Hello. I was looking at the audio of this file and it was so bad that I had to remove it. Um, I filmed these videos about 8 years ago and I remember having issues with the microphone and there was just all sorts of problems. But anyways, that's a good thing. I can now explain super briefly why I was using these adapters. And the super short answer is that I was working in Wisconsin in the US in an area where there was a lot of deer. And to avoid equipment damage or severe equipment damage, because we use multiplexers and data loggers, we designed all the heat pull sensors around the idea of adapters. So one side of the adapter was on the sensor itself and the other side was on the cables. And that made a lot of things a lot easier, of course. And of course, we did a lot of reading about the potential effects of interrupting the thermocouple. And we tested this on multiple ways and made sure that the data was not being affected by that. If you're familiar with this, is it the third law of the thermocouples? I guess it says that as long as both interrupted junctions are at the same temperature, then it should not be a problem. So that was a good thing. And what I'm doing in this video is simply soldering a thermocouple to one of these adapters. And briefly, something important or relevant is that I was making everything I could to avoid misalignment. And so that's why I solder the first constantan, that's that little red wire, and then the next one, instead of soldering in order, I was soldering the last copper wire, and that was to make sure that I wouldn't bend the last thermocouple, because it happened a couple times that I would solder them in order, and then on the last one the distance would be in between thermocouples would be affected. So that's the reason why I decided to first solder the constantan and then the last thermocouple, to make sure that all that wire was straight and there was no chances for me to affecting the distance in between thermocouples. That's why it was done that way. So yeah. Thank you for watching. If anyone has any questions, just please let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer. Of course, there's like so much more details that I sometimes you just don't have time to film, or it's just too difficult, or yeah, you don't think about it when you're making these videos. And yeah, these are 8 years old, so please keep that in mind. Thank you.